Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave. If one wants to be a good writer in any language, the first requirement is he must have a perfect knowledge of the alphabets which are used for writing the words. If the basics are not clear and we want to achieve that, it will never happen. In the same manner, we talk about meditation, but our basics are zero. We don't know what meditation, why meditation, when meditation, where meditation, who meditates, on what is the process, is it necessary, is it done, is it a verb or it is an action or it is an experience, does it begin and does it end or it is 24/7? None of these things are known to us. Our meditation is like one man was searching for a rat in a dark room, and the rat was also black, and it was the Amavasya night, and the man who was searching was blind. Net result, complaint. See, friends. Therefore, there are two approaches you must have suffered already. One approach is we try to see something inside. We try to experience something inside. And therefore we are told, like in case of devotion, they tell this type of meditation. Like this camera is standing in front of me, Bhagavan Krishna is standing in front of the devotee, and he sits and looks into the eyes of the Bhagavan for a very strong way. And then closes his eyes. And then he tries to see those eyes inside. Then, next step, he will look at his lips. Then see them inside. After some time, he gets convinced that he is inside and God is outside. Then the second type of people who are engaged in this thing, they tell us that where you sit, you will be seeing the light. And when you insist something again and again, you start seeing that. And then it is not repeated, then frustration. The other day when I was sitting for meditation, I saw a very nice light. But now the light is not coming. Change the bulb, maybe it is fuse. See? So, first is the wrong notion in meditation. The error of inside and outside is not corrected. Number two. For us, meditation or realization of the truth or God realization is an experience gathered through our sense organs or organs of action or mind or intellect. Therefore, yesterday we have seen how Devi has asked and how Shivji told. This is only for the babies, like the children can't understand 1, 2, 3, 4. So they are given the chocolate. This is one chocolate. These are two chocolates, three chocolates. Some kind of support is given. But now the student has entered MSc and he is asked, now take a calculation. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't bring the chocolates. So initially, external support is necessary. But any support that we take, it must be dropped. One day, one mother asked me, Swamiji, please tell me what my son should study. You don't know what questions come to us. One lady has asked Swamiji, sent a WhatsApp. Swamiji, these are the two pictures, two girls. For my son, who is better? I said, I'll first see which is better for me. So she asked this question, Swamiji, what is better? Whether engineering is better or medicine is better? So I asked this, hey, 17.6 jar, how much it is? I said, what are you doing? No, I am seeing the calculator. I said, go to medicine. See, friends, all these wrong notions must stand corrected. Thereafter, meditation will start happening. See, and this can happen only if the basics are clear. What is the problem of our life? Only one problem. And the problem is called as we want something. Even when you go to sleep, what is the last thing that we do? After we left everything, tyage neke amritatva manashu, then we come to our room, get inside below the quilt, and everything is shut off and only one thing goes on. Then I want to sleep, I want to sleep, I want to sleep. And that time, till such time, the want is there, I will be there. Till such time, I is there, want will be there. So I and want, these two principles create an illusion of inside and outside. Till then, the sleep will not begin. But when this I who wanted something, as a result, he is struggling, efforts are being put. And when this I and the want also dropped, then the sleep begins. And in the sleep, there is neither the I nor the want. But we do meditation because meditation for peace of mind. Running exercise for a fractured leg. Whom can you help such people? One day in Mumbai, a good number of judges, maybe about 100 of them, invited me for two talks. And the main Chief Justice he has organized. So, Swamiji, we are all judges, we are all have a lot of tensions, worries, too much of pressure. So please tell us meditation for that. I said, okay. Now 2 days we must give some label to these 2 days sessions. So let us give a label. Do justice, because you are all judges. Do justice to meditation. See? Meditation, meditation, meditation. So it is something like meditation will cure your problems. No, you will get one more problem. Therefore, what are the basics? Basics are very clear. Start analyzing your own experiences of life. And then you will slowly discover this. that we are existing at different levels. And those levels determine our positioning from what we are to what we think we are. So, when we sit for meditation, first question, who is sitting? Husband, wife, brother, father, mother, sister. And what he wants in meditation? Mind should not be disturbed. There should not be thoughts in meditation. Now, poor thoughts, what they will do? Our struggle in meditation is like, I keep my eyes open, but I should not see anything. If you don't want to see, close your eyes, relax. So, where the thought should come? Should the thought come in the ears or in the nose? You can blow them out. Thoughts will come in the mind. The question is, instead of fighting with the thoughts, find out the anatomy of thoughts. Then we will slowly discover one day, like the other day I gave you example, if a foreign body goes in our foot, let us say a thorn has gone, that area after some time because of the foreign body becomes inflamed, then there is tenderness, then it is warm and it is painful. So what we do, we remove that foreign body. After that is removed, it will take its own time. Slowly it will be healed and come to the natural state. If this example is clear, exactly the same way, when a foreign body enters the mind gets inflamed. That inflamed mind is called as desire. So, the tissue of the feet or the foot, entry of the foreign body put together is a painful condition. So, three things: the foot, the foreign body, and its entrance leads to the painful experience. Same way, the worldly things and beings enter our mind. The moment they enter our mind becomes inflamed. And that inflamed condition of the mind is called as desire. Now question is, how this gross object enters the foot, this we understand. But how this world is entering the mind? Like I am seeing you all only because of the mind. You are seen in the mind. But you are not entering me, otherwise I will burst open. See? Then how this entry is? Entry of the worldly things and beings in our mind is in the form of value and importance that we have given to something or somebody. And therefore, the reaction of the mind is inflammation of the mind. Now see, one step further. When you get these basics clear, you will see meditation is a step. You will never suffer in meditation. Make others. This example. Suppose I don't like him. And he doesn't know. So he comes to me. Oh God, this fellow has come on. He doesn't know. And he, Swamiji, how are you? Arey Rama, bol bhi raha hai. Because I have given him negative importance. The thorn doesn't know that the foot doesn't like him. Thought say, okay, I entered. Exactly the same way, the worldly things and beings enter our mind by these two techniques. Either we dislike something or somebody, or we like something or somebody. So, entry of the world in the mind is in the form of the value that we have given to the worldly things and beings. See, if this you are convinced, my approach to life is very simple. Either I'll convince you or I'll confuse you. When you are convinced, you will change. When you are confused, you will get frustrated. And when you get frustrated, then you start thinking, अच्छा, ये ठीक ही कहा था. It is okay, what you said was right. Therefore, this is first step in practicing meditation. So, what will be the meditation? When we are living in this world, do not react with the world on the basis of your personal likes and dislikes. That is the meditation. And when these likes and dislikes are operating, what happens? We become somebody. I don't like noise. Who are you? I am a husband. So if you are a husband, whose noise you don't like? I don't know why you are laughing. There was one husband and he was looking out, and in the other flat, opposite flat, there was one girl and she was doing like this. The husband was also doing like this. Wife said, are you mad? Why? She is waving me hand. No, she is cleaning the glass. You think, see, how we perceive the world. If I perceive the world through likes and dislikes, our interactions will be different. If you perceive the world through wisdom, interactions will be different. Now, what is the wisdom? Wisdom is what is right and wrong should be the foundation of our lifestyle, or what I like or I don't like should be the foundation of our lifestyle. And once we are convinced, our life should be guided on the foundation of what is right and what is wrong basis. The next step. What is right for us, we need not like it. For example, getting up early in the morning is right. Please give some other example. You make us feel guilty. But we don't like it. And going to bed very late is wrong, but we like it. So let us have this clear understanding. Meditation is not a punishment for half an hour. Meditation is living your life 24/7 under the umbrella of wisdom. That is meditation. If this is clear, now next step. Meditations are based on two principles. One is the importance is given to the matter, and second is importance is given to the one who is doing meditation. And both of them are joining together in the experience. So three things. matter, meditator, experience. Then uh, matter, experiencer, and experience. So, is meditation an experience or is it an action? If we take meditation as action, then it will begin and it will end. Now, for such people, what is their problem of life? For them, half an hour meditation, rest of the day frustration. Today morning I was sitting for meditation, there was so much of noise, can't. Meditation gone. Not meditation, whole life gone. See? So, meditation is not an action, but meditation is an experience. Number one thing. And it is not a temporary experience created under n number of conditions. This experience remains uncorrupted, uncompromised under all experiences going through. Then the next step about meditation. This meditation is defined in our scriptures that a person living in meditation, his wisdom is steady. We all know unknowingly, whenever we want to do meditation, what we do? We sit quiet, no movement. So, we know movement is samsara, no movement is Paramatma. We all know this, but we don't know that we know this. Now, extend this principle and see how meditation happens. Colors and forms many come and go. Vision doesn't come, doesn't go. Sense organs open, close. Mind doesn't open, doesn't close. Mind has got options, likes, dislikes. Intellect is beyond the likes and dislikes. It's a seat of wisdom. Beyond the intellect is the principle life. Life is the same, whether it is a wise man or a other wise man, whether a human being or an animal. This journey from the periphery of our personality to the center, which is a journey not in time, not in space, that journey is called as meditation. So, from the virtual I to the actual I. But we must know what is the virtual I and what is the actual I. The virtual I is somebody. So, the meditation begins. We must know who is doing meditation. I want to do meditation. Okay, do. Very good. Who are you? I am her husband. Okay. So, husband is doing meditation. Who will be the Ishta Devata for him? Belan Devi. A Devi standing in front with a roller in her hand. So till such time you are somebody, you cannot be protected from thought formation. See? Now, second thing, you are doing meditation as if it is a punishment. So, are we doing meditation as a punishment or we are ourselves getting involved. Number 3. What do you want through meditation? No, I want to do meditation so that my wife will listen to me. It will never happen. See, I'm taking this step by step, then we get into it in the right spirit. And ultimate. What is the experience of meditation like? Is it like eating rasgulla if you are a Bengali? Is it like eating a dhokla if you are a Gujarati? Is it eating like idli if you are a Saudi? South Indians are called collectively as Saudi. See, friends. So we try to verbalize the experience of meditation in comparison to something. If all these things are clear, now we come back to how it means. The first thing we all know is freedom from movement is the first step in meditation. Now, what are the things that move? The world around us moves. So, how we can stop the movement of the world? Close your sense organs. How it is possible? We cannot close our ears. Don't tell me that. I keep on talking. Are you listening? Huh? So you have already closed the ears. See? So first of all, stop getting disturbed because of the worldly things and beings when you are determined to sit quiet. First step. Second step. We must begin anything in life cheerfully and happily and willingly. Whenever you do anything cheerfully, happily, willingly, you will not be bored. Yeah, again I have to do meditation. How long? Till you die. Why you are bringing death in the morning? Because I am in Australia. What is today? They don't say today, isn't it? Today. So you are cheerful and happy person. Second thing. These are very basics, but we don't give importance to them. Now the second thing is, there is an element of fear which comes in the minds of many seekers when they are sitting for meditation. That fear is expressed in the form of breaking the joints. Yes, all fingers are okay. Or else imagination comes. Ramiji, if I sit for meditation, suppose I start levitating, what will happen? Then it depends where you are sitting. If you are sitting below a moving fan, go up there. These fears. So to remove these fears, we have to do the bhavana. That in my heart is my beloved Lord and my Guru. The Lord protects me from within. The Guru guides me from within. What is the next step to be done? You don't have to ask anybody in this world. Like when you install some software, you get step, you do that, the next step, you do that. It comes one by one. Exactly the same way. Don't have to ask. आप क्या करो? बीड़ी पियो. No questions. Now the third thing. When we are sitting for meditation, who is doing meditation? Of course, I am doing meditation. But who are you? Then somebody is doing meditation. And the rule is, wherever there is somebody, thought formation cannot be stopped. This example will make it clear. Sometime if you happen to see the flow of waters plain in one direction. But if there is in between a rock or a pillar or a tree, observe there what happens. That is called as ebbing of the waters. Ebbing means what? Normally water is flowing in one direction. Because of that obstacle, something, for a very little period, the water flows opposite direction. Very little. And you cannot stop it. But if you remove that obstacle, then ebbing of the water ends. Exactly. Till such time, we are somebody, thought formation will not stop. So we have to work on that. Then the next problem comes about what will happen in meditation. See? Because we have read so many things, like that Devi was telling yesterday. I read this, I read that, there, but I am confused. Naturally. So to sort out these things, and thereafter meditation will start happening. So let us begin. Now, I imagine, that's the only thing I can do. I imagine you are happy. You are or not, that you decide. So we are sitting here carefully and happily. It doesn't matter whether you are sitting on the chair or on the floor. It makes no difference. This is meditation pill. Now when you are sitting, one of the problems is that we are unable to sit steady for a longer period of time because our body posture is not balanced. Either it is having weight displacement on the left leg or right leg. Because of that, the blood flow is arrested and the lymph starts accumulating and the numbing or the pain begins on that part. Then we shift to other leg. And like this we keep on moving. And therefore the steadiness disappears. So what is to be done as you are sitting? And this is only initially. Afterwards nothing matters. Even while standing it is okay. So let the weight of your body land on the two sitting bones. Sitting bones are the ischai points or the pin bones. And for that, a simple rule. Whenever you have got more surface area to rest, you go to sleep. So if you are sitting in the chair, then avoid sitting on your own back. Sit straight. Oh God. Complaint begins. He like this, very nice to sleep. Okay. So you are sitting with your back straight. Now experience yourself that your weight is landed on these two pin bones. If not, move your legs here and there. If you are sitting on the floor, open or close. But see that the weight lands on these two pin bones. Then your spine will be straight. Then you are here cheerfully and happily. The Lord and Guru are guiding and protecting us from within. Now, the third important thing, we have to drop our total past. No meditation is ever repeated. It is not a military drill. It is not a mechanical process. And to drop that total past, there is a simple technique. Assert yourself. At this moment, I am nobody. So, all the relations and their burden that we carry by becoming somebody is dropped. Now, next problem that comes is we plan what I will do after meditation. Suppose you are planning after meditation, I have to go and cut onions and make upma. The whole meditation will be cutting onions. Don't plan what you are going to do after meditation. The net result will be because you are nobody, you have dropped the past. Because you don't plan anything after meditation, you have closed the future. So, you are now in the present. And the real meditation happens when we are 100%, whenever we are, whatever we are, wherever we are. Be 100%. Now at this moment, we are in our satsanga, so 100%. When? Now. And what are we? The seekers. All other things must drop. Now, the next important point, where to keep the hands. Don't keep the hands on your knees. That will pull your body forward and it will become from exclamation to question mark. So keep the hands in this mudra, lower three fingers in interlock, index to index, thumb to thumb, and put it in your lap. Then the center of gravity will not displace. Now if you observe, your body has become firm at the base. Vertically it is steady. Now the third thing we have to attain is relax the body. So we will give instructions and your body will understand and follow. You don't come in between our instruction and your body by asking question how to do that. Start from the toe, from the top and reach the toe. Relax the head muscles. Relax the forehead, the eyebrows, eyelids are softly placed on the eyeballs. There is no pressure on the eyeballs. We don't have to see anything. Therefore, don't play with the iris. Let them remain focused on infinite. We don't have to see anything. Relax the face, nose, lips, chin. Relax the neck from all the four sides, throat, below the ears, and the nape side on the back side. Our shoulders are unnecessarily lifted up. Hang them down. Relax the shoulder joints, upper arms, elbows, lower arms, wrists, palms, and fingers. Relax, relax, relax. Now let us take a pause and see our body is now divided in two parts, relaxed and not yet relaxed. The relaxed areas are having minimum muscle tension and muscle tone. The weight of our own hands has increased in our lap. The index fingers and the thumbs are pressing hard against each other, and rest of the body is having tensions, muscle tone, etc. Recognize this. Nobody can show you or tell you. Now come back to your shoulders. Relax the chest. Go downward slowly. You cross the cage of the thorax. Go through the abdomen slowly, right up to the floor. Relax, relax, relax. Relax the sides, starting from the shoulders, along the left and the right side, go downwards up to the hip joints. Now come back to the back side of your head and slowly, like we wipe with a towel, slowly start sliding downwards along the spine, covering the whole back, the longissimus muscle. Go downwards, you cross the chest, lumbar, and reach the sitting bones, the pin bones. Now, another observation, the weight of our body has increased on the base. Sometime one may get the pulsations on these points because the weight of the body has increased. Now relax the hips, the hip joints, thighs, relax the knees, calf muscles, ankles, relax, relax. Relax the heels and the toes. Now, as if get out of your body. And in this hall, there are so many bodies. As we are seeing other bodies, equally so we are seeing our body. As other bodies we have not created, this body also we have not created. So on what ground we say, I am this body? So the real meditation is getting freedom from body identification. So you are outside your body. Now take the front view of your own body. See from the top to the base, the head, the forehead, the eyes. Go downward slowly, part by part. If there are tension patches on the way, relax them, iron them out. Now go to the right side of your body. Don't forget you are outside the body. Take the right view of your body. Right side of the head, right ear. And just go downward slowly. If there are patches of tensions in the way, clean them out. Right up to the right hip joint. Now go to the back side of your body. Don't forget you are outside the body. Take the back view of your body. Start from the back side of the head, the neck, the shoulder blades. Go downwards slowly, right up to the sitting bones. Now come to the left side of your body. You are outside. Repeat the same process. But here you will see there are more tension spots because the other three sides are totally relaxed. Now come in front. Now your experience is the shape, the size, the contour line of the body has become hazy, not very clear. Because what exactly happened is body is not relaxed. The mind has given up the shape of the body, and therefore the individual mind has merged in the total mind. Like for the space, there is no meaning inside or outside. In the same manner, for the mind, there is no meaning inside the body or outside the body. And therefore, the concept of I am inside the body and the world is outside is erased. Mind has no reference to throw thoughts. You are fully aware things are heard, but hearer is not born. This is happening in totality. The individuality has disappeared. Because the position of being nobody and no planning what we do after meditation, the movement of the mind has stopped in time, and therefore the individual mind has merged in the total mind. Like when a pod breaks, the pod space merges in the total space. So, to strengthen and substantiate this, simply sitting is not enough. So, if I am someone other than the body, then the question comes, what must be this me? So, what is the body? Body has got a shape and size. Other than body means no shape, no size. So what is in our knowledge which is without shape and without size? So that is the space. Now we start playing. Space, space. What it is like being space? Space supports all the shapes and the sizes, but doesn't get influenced by them and doesn't oppose to anything. So what will be our meditation? We are neither supporting nor opposing anything in this world. The space has no beginning, no middle, no modification, and no end. So if we are playing space, space, evaluate your own experience. Do we have the beginning experience of birth? No. Do we have the experience of growth? No. Do we have the experience of modification? No. Do we have the experience of death? The end? No. This unborn, unmodifying, unending is the truth. When things are added in the space, it is not a burden. When removed, it is not a loss. Is it not our experience? Childhood body was added to me, it was not a gain. Childhood body dropped, teenage body was adopted, no problem. Teenage body dropped, middle age body adopted, no problem. Middle age body dropped, old body adopted, no problem. So when we drop so many bodies, nothing happened to us. So when this old body also is dropped, how does it matter? So our experience is now like that, the space. Things go in the space here and there. Space doesn't go anywhere. for the space supporting the things or not supporting the things is not an achievement or a failure. Exactly the same way. Meditation does not have the options of successful meditation or a failed meditation. Do not fight with your mind. All the thoughts which come and go, they are aborted without creating the actions and the results of those actions. Therefore, don't fight and don't feel good or bad about any thought. whenever the thoughts come, instead of fighting or feeling bad about it, learn that thoughts always come to somebody, and that somebody is born after body identification. Therefore, living in meditation means we are not living as the body, but we are living through the body. Only when we are sitting in the driver's seat, then we are driver. We are not the car. When we get out of the car, we continue to be. If you observe, your breathing has become very slow and shallow because the mind is not identified with the body. Therefore, the basal metabolic rate has fallen, and hence not much requirement of oxygen. Therefore, the breathing is slow and shallow. This quality of breathing tells our intensity of body identification. If the breathing becomes deep, then we are going to sleep. If the breathing becomes fast, we are getting identified with the body. Hence, this quality of breathing is an indicator whether we are intensely identified with the body or not. Now take deep breath 2-3 times. And you will see how the body is included in your mind, and out of the total mind, an individual mind is created. Move your toes and fingers slowly, not violently. And now you can see and experience that the notion that I am inside the body and the world is outside has come to a state of reality, and the samsara begins. Offer all this at the feet of the Lord. Don't make any impressions on the mind. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnaat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.